the case of Ekaette Peters. She is here with us.
Yes.
Ekaette Peters.
Yes.
We are going to be very sharp. Tell us who you are and why you have cried to open forum for intervention over your case.
Yes. Thank you. Akwa Ibom, good morning. My name is Ekaette Peters. I come from Akwa Ibom State University precisely. I am a staff, literally, of Akwa Ibom State University. I was employed in 2014 as a system analyst. We were the 279, about the 300 people that were employed in 2014 for accreditation on that campus. You were employed for accreditation? Yes.
But not, it wasn't just for accreditation. Were you supposed to be disengaged after accreditation?
No.
There was need, there was vacancy.
There was need.
Good.
Yes.
So what happened after that?
So when we were employed in 2014, we noticed that we were not paid.
How long were you not paid?
We were not paid for about 2 years.
Really?
Yes, and that outstanding had been pending.
So how did you survive within the 2 years?
Some of us got loans and got to work. And with a promise that those monies will be paid and then we will redeem those monies.
And some of you could not even go to work now?
Some of us died along the line.
Really?
Yes.
So why are you here?
I am here because I have been victimized by the same university that
What is the kind of victimization? There are many types of victimization.
I was given a supposed termination letter.
Why do you call it supposed?
It is not real. According to the act, the appointment came from council. Council alone has the right to give approval on any appointment in the university system.
Let me say this now.
Yes.
Very interesting, because we have a very senior ASU, former ASU member and national executive. He's been probably the vice chancellor of the university too. So probably you are listening to something that has to do with your domain. Yes. I will ask that question later on, but you go on with your story. Yes.
So the appointment came from council.
Yes.
And according to the act, it is the same council that has the right, solely, to also give approval on termination.
For termination?
Yes.
So, how were you terminated? Didn't the council approve?
No.
How do you know the council did not approve?
I never went through any formality. I didn't go to any disciplinary committee. But be that as it may, there are two ways to it. You can send a staff after querying to disciplinary committee.
Okay.
For more like an interrogation, question and answer session.
Okay, let's leave. Those are just the problem.
Yes.
Now, off here, in your petition to us, please bring it out because we do not deal. I hope. Okay. She has done a petition to us.
Yes.
Open Forum, Care for Humanity Foundation, and the petition is abuse of office. You mentioned the name of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Nsesien, and Mrs. Ebi Ibanga, who is the registrar.
Yes.
You attached a letter that has to do with notification for a 30-day protest.
Yes.
At Nkwadeni.
Yes.
Well, tell us about that very briefly.
Yes. Every Nigerian has a right for a peaceful protest.
You wrote to the IG.
Yes, I wrote it to the office of the
IG.
Yes.
So you've been on the protest. So what happened in the midst of the protest?
It was hijacked. The Vice Chancellor sent me to hijack the process.
What do you mean by hijack?
They hijacked, bundled me out of the place, 5 of them.
No, that's not hijack. You were assaulted
I was assaulted.
brutalized?
Look at what the Vice Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University has done to me. Look at the assault that I got on the 19th of November 2024. Please look at what the Vice Chancellor has done to me. He gave instruction to his men, the head of security, internal security of Akwa Ibom State University, Captain Nicholas Victor, Itam retired, came with 4 men, tore me to shreds, bundled me out for just trying to organize a peaceful protest. And I sent this letter to him. All the parties were sent. Look at what they have done to me. Look at my body. Look at what they have done to me for looking for my rights. Look at what they did to me. Look at the pains that they have given to me. I reported to the DP, tried to raise an entry at the station there. They refused me. They didn't allow me. I spoke to the CP. I called the CP, I spoke to the CP about it. He was telling me, Madam, you can't complain, you can't say this kind of thing. These are the things that you should expect when you embark on protest. Look at what they have done to me. I am please begging the IG that the Vice Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University, Professor Nsesie, should give reasons for this action. Do I really deserve this as a Nigerian? If I was supposed to even be thrown out, was it supposed to be done by me? Look at what they have done to me. Look at what they have done to me.
Like brutalized and bundles out of the place on the orders of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Nsesie.
How are you sure it's the Vice Chancellor that gave that directive?
It is the Vice Chancellor that gave the directive.
Okay, let's do this.
Because there is nobody that could afford to do that.
Let's do
All
this.
of them were saved notices of the protest.
Okay.
And I was told the Vice Chancellor does not want to be embarrassed because that day or the following day too was supposed to be a dean of faculty members a meeting.
Was that, excuse me, was that the first day of your protest?
No, that was the second day of my protest.
And ever since, where were you taken to when you were bundled?
I was taken to the police station opposite the campus.
What happened thereafter?
I was there until they took me to the division in Parene.
Now your salaries after the termination.
Paid.
How long have you been owed?
I've been owed for about 3 years now.
3 years.
Yes.
Is that why you're looking like your picture is different from what I'm seeing here? Your real picture.
Yes.
You're not yourself.
Yes, I am not.
Now, what do you want? What level of intervention do you want? Because as I speak with you, His Excellency will hear this, and come to think of it, we're going to have our solemn moment in honor of a late First Lady, but everything ends at the table of His Excellency. I have tried to reach out to the Vice Chancellor. I have tried to reach out to the Vice Chancellor on phone, but it's not picked. I have sent the promo of this program and a note regarding Ekaette Peters' case, and I have requested that we talk, since we could not talk before the program time. I have also called the registrar, Dr. Ebi Enoiba. The number did not go through at this number that I was given, and so we are going to take up this matter. But for the purpose of our listeners, because this is the last bit we're going to take, what is your request?
My request is that the Vice Chancellor of Akwa Ibom State University should allow me to breathe. My salary should be paid.
You want to breathe?
I am a citizen of the state. I am not a fugitive in Akwa Ibom. I mean, no, you're Akwa Ibom. No, you're Akwa Ibom. No, Akwa Ibom. No, Akwa Ibom. No, Iman Akwa Ibom. No, I am not a fugitive in Nigeria.
It's okay.
What is good for the goose is good for the gander. They should leave me alone to breathe.
We will take up this matter. Thank you very much. We are going to follow this matter. We will do a letter to the University Authority. That's what we do. And we will also notify His Excellency, because some things I've heard, we cannot take that on air because some persons are actually dying in silence. But because she has chosen to speak out, that has maybe complicated her matter. So thank you so very much for bringing your case to Open Forum. Thank you so very much for writing to the IG to do a protest, peaceful protest without damaging any property. I buy into that. Those that know me know that I sat 7 days in front of the government house in Akwa Ibom State looking for justice, and that was just, just 2022 before the advent of this administration. After making all efforts. So I know what it means to be oppressed, and that is why we are doing what we are doing. Nobody has the right to oppress anybody, and we are here to help both the oppressor and the oppressed. We are not accusing the University of Akwa Ibom State University until we hear from them. When we hear from them, we believe that this matter is going to be resolved. If it is the duty of the council to terminate somebody's appointment, nobody has the right to do any other contrary thing. But I cannot have an expert here and not just allow him to have a stake. Prof, please. If somebody, she's just blessed to have you here, somebody from the university community. She is not an academic staff. She's just, what do you call yourselves? Admin staff.
Yes.
Do their termination can it be done without going through the council? Yes, Prof.
Well, there is, in the university system, there are about 4 unions. We have the Academic Staff Union. We have the SANU,
Yes.
that is Senior Staff Association, which she naturally would have belonged to when she was there. And then we also have NASU, the Non-Academic Staff Union, and then we have the other technical group. I've forgotten the abbreviation now for that. But, so they, every matter that affects staff,
Yes.
I believe usually goes to the respective unions, and through the respective unions to the Vice Chancellor, and then through the Vice Chancellor it could get to the Appointments and Promotions Committee,
Okay.
where, I mean, that is the organ
Yes.
that is supposedly involved in this matter, because the AMPC must have been involved in the appointment of this staff.
Yes.
And she has a letter of appointment which is valid before the law.
I've seen that. I've seen the letter of appointment.
And then if there was any decision taken by the AMPC, it would only have gone to the council for
Ratification.
ratification.
We,
But as it is, you see, there is a process.
Okay.
As she tried to mention that when a staff has a problem with the system, they can query you.
yes.
The query is not punishment, as many people always
Classify.
yeah. A query is just something, a situation in which your boss asks you, what is the situation? Why we're told that you did this? Can you explain within a time limit
Okay,
what
Prof.
this happened?
Let's do this. You have nailed it. There's a due process that must be followed. And from what we have heard, if truly, like she has said, that the council never sat over her dismissal, that raised questions, but we still need to cross-check with the university authorities. Thank you so very much. You still stay with us.